Hello everyone! Today is day number 4 of the 5-day commitment challenge, and today's challenge is all about the environment. The environment around us really impacts our world. For example, if you have like a lot of negative images around you all the time, those are going to be programmed into your brain on a regular basis. Or let's say in your environment, in the background, there's always negative news. Well, that will bring up negative emotions in your body, and those will be real experiences with you. However, if you have very positive messages in your environment, then you'll see those on a regular basis and will trigger good emotions. So anyway, I'm going to get right into it, and you might have a better idea if you don't understand. So the few environment changes that I've been working on lately are 1, listening to daily affirmations. 2, I started creating a vision board with my girlfriend of different values and different things we want in our life. One section is about being healthy. One of them is dedicated to charity. One of them's dedicated to our relationship with each other, and one of them's more things that we want in places that we want to travel. And so every day, if we have that in our kitchen, we could walk by and kind of look at it or notice it in our peripherals, and over time that will keep reminding us and start programming into our subconscious what we want with our life. It will start a habit of noticing these images that we want with emotion, and we'll start activating our reticular activating system, and our brain will start noticing things that will help us get closer to our goals. We also have a gratitude jar where we write down every once in a while what we are grateful for. Sometimes I'll take a Post-it and I'll write 5 down in a day, and that really helps us focus our mind on things we're grateful for and puts us in a more positive mood. Today I am meeting my friend Nathan at Tim Hortons coffee shop, and I think it's a really good idea to change our environment to get some work done and discuss some ideas that we're having. And today I didn't work in my house. I went to the library to work. I find I work a lot better in an environment where I'm not home. When I'm home, I want to relax and watch TV and stuff like that. So it's not a productive environment, and I want it to be like a place where I just relax, and so being able to separate that a little bit is really nice. And then of course I've been doing walks every day. Changing my environment really helps me reduce stress. So I notice sometimes I might be in the house working, and I say to myself, I need to get out and go for a walk. And there's something in my mind saying, no, I'm behind. I have work to do. I have a lot of pressure building up because I have all this stuff I got to get done. And then pressure builds, and I'm like, I should get outside at some point to get some fresh air. And I say, no, I still have all this stuff I got to get done. And pressure builds. And then I might not get to it. What I've noticed with intentionally getting to the habit of going for walks is that pressure actually decreases because walks are relaxing, they calm me down, and I realize a lot of the pressure that I have in my mind that's like, I need to get all this done, I need to get this done, is more to do with me feeling stressed and not taking care of myself than the actual work I have to get done. Like, when I go for a walk, I feel a lot more calm and relaxed, and I don't feel this like crazy need to get a bunch of stuff done. Like, I need to get stuff done, I'm so behind, like that feeling tends to go away, even though like I haven't gotten more work done during that like physical work of like getting stuff done while I'm doing my walk. It actually decreases that level of feeling I need to get all this stuff done. It gives me that space to relax. Hope that makes sense. So I'm going to read these affirmations. Basically what I did this as a recommendation in a program, and I'm not Christian, but the guy in the program is Christian, so the connotation is centered a little bit. It's like a self-development program, and it has a little bit of a religious connotation. So basically, they gave recommendations for affirmations that we record with our own voice, and then mix it with Mozart music, because Mozart music is, studies have shown that it stimulates the left and the right brain at the same time, so it really helps those beliefs, those affirmations turn into beliefs into a deeper subconscious level after listening to it over and over. So I'm going to read these, and this first one, I'm a child of God with infinite worth. I actually almost didn't put this one, but I decided to go with it, like I want to be invested in the program. And the reason I almost didn't do it is because, as I said, it was a Christian connotation, and I don't really believe in a deity outside of myself. And the word God has so many different meanings depending who you talk to. I tend to try not to use the word God in conversation, but I have my own interpretation of what God is to me, so I could definitely apply it to myself. And I'm going to do a quick explanation. God to me is more of the essence or the energy that binds everything together, the whole universe, us with other people. I mean, when the universe was formed, we were formed out of that formation as well. And so we are all the same. We are all one. Like, just like I have cells in my body, each cell is an individual living entity, which is a smaller part of a bigger whole of my body. Like, and so I kind of see it like that. When I start thinking of it in that way, I see a tree as more of like another extension of me. Like, we're all connected. I might be like a cell within this vast thing, but that connection to everything, like, I feel like when I take the time and feel connected to that and get into nature, then I could really appreciate that. In fact, one time, like, meditation helps me with that. In fact, one time I was meditating more regularly, and I was walking down the street and my mind felt a lot clearer. It didn't have all that clutter. And I looked over and I saw a person on their porch looking at me. And normally, like, I see that as like, oh, he's a separate person and he's looking at me. But when I saw him without that chatter in my mind, I almost just saw him as an extension of who I am, and I really noticed him. I saw me through his eyes. Like, I saw a flash of me through his eyes instead of me seeing as a separate person. I realized, wow, that guy has an experience where that guy's like looking at me. So another analogy, imagine a tree, and there's a bunch of buds on that tree. I imagine every person on here as a bud. We're all different buds of that same tree. Like, nourishment is coming through that tree and going to those buds, and we're the buds. Like, we're all connected, and that's kind of how I see it. Anyway, I'm going to go through the other affirmations really quick because I got to get going, actually. Like, my lunch break is over. Okay. The other ones are, I'm always taken care of, I'm always more than enough, the worth of my soul is great, I now fully accept myself, my body is now in perfect balance, I'm always healthy and strong, everything I touch prospers, my prosperity prospers others, their prosperity prospers me, other people experience their worth when they are in my presence. And that's all I had to say for now. I'd talk about that a little bit more, but I'm late for something, so I gotta get going. All right, peace.